welcome to Laugh Track with your host, Keith Breckenridge. Stop it.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Keith Breckenridge, man. Thank you so much again for tuning in to another Laugh Track. This time we're spotlighting all the comedians and some musical acts for the show Laugh Track. So, man, we're trying to fill this void. What we're doing is we're bringing comedy to the ABQ. We're bringing comedy to the whole Southwest, the whole 505 area. Let's go ahead and get to know my partner, man, Dale Gonzales White. This guy here is basically the brains and the heart behind this whole mission here. Go ahead and roll that.
I was surprised that it wasn't as big here as it is in the Midwest. And so when I was introduced to Keith, who knows comedy? I don't know comedy at all. I'm just a TV guy. So we decided to try and see what television will do for comedy here in ABQ and New Mexico and the Southwest. I know it's pretty big in Colorado, but we feel like we got a lot of talent here. I mean, all day today, man, everybody's just been spot on. I mean, so we're looking forward to really putting together some nice shows that we can do 6 episodes and rebroadcast it here for a total of 12 weeks, 3 months, and then put the show in El Paso and other markets across the country. Hopefully get people more familiar with what we got going on here. I say we. I'm now. Well, I was a Buckeye, but now I guess I'm a Lobo. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of what the Lobos have to offer. So next, I guess, is Rusty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, it's my homie, the hipster, Dale Gonzales White, man, doing his thing, giving us the mission statement of what we're really trying to do and bring comedy to Albuquerque and the whole 505 Southwest region. Because to me, I don't understand why we don't have a comedy club, why this isn't a bigger thing here in the Staple, man. But let's go ahead and have some fun. I really want you guys to check out, man, we had such a beautiful, fun shoot when it came to the stage at Santa Ana Star.
Come on. Keep the hype going.
Hi! For those of you that know me, what are you douching? For those of you that don't, yo sego, Gabriel de la Plaga.
All right, just let me know when I need to tell some jokes.
Hi, everybody.
What up, what up?
Hey.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that.
He starts speaking some jargon. I have no idea what he's talking about. We good? We rolling? Yeah? Okay. Can I have you guys make some noise, man? And just all...
There's tippers down front row.
Tippers down front. That's fantastic. Oh, my God. All right, are we ready? I'm Maverick McWilliams. Good to see you guys. Yeah?
Why'd you leave? You're cold? Come on up here, warm you up.
Push it up a little bit more. Oh, ooh, ooh.
It's time to turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you never turn around.
How's it going, everybody, tonight? Yeah. Oh, come on. I know you can do better than that. Bring it up.
What's going on, Santa Ana? How we all doing tonight?
What's going on? Everybody all right?
Yeah, baby! I love it. Give a hand to Keith, everyone. Give a hand to him. Isn't life good? Life is so good.
Yeah. What up, Santa Ana? I said, what up, Santa Ana?
What's up, babe? What's going on, man? Thanks so much again for coming back. The talent that we have on this show and the guests that I have on here are spotlighting I have such respect for. I've been working with these guys and these ladies for just so much long, and I'm glad we finally gave them a spotlight and show them on the show. The guy I have on this show here, man, is a personal favorite of mine. I've worked with this guy on hundreds of shows. I love chopping it up with this dude before the show. We riff so much that I almost created an entire new set just by talking to this guy the whole time before we even go up on there, man. Hey, you guys stay for the break, man. I got Black Mike on the other side, man. Hey, stay tuned.
I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's like 9 black people there. Seriously, man. But I've learned there's advantages and disadvantages of being black in Albuquerque. Advantage. I know I can walk into any KFC, the customer, and walk out the manager. But there's disadvantages too. Like the whole 8 years Obama was in office, I was hoping he would not be assassinated because we would have to riot. And you.
Garden Sort's Team Sales is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school letter jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between. Garden Schwartz Team Sales. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden Schwartz Team Sales is a proud supporter of New Mexico youth athletics.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
I'm very tired, mainly because I have 3 kids. That's right, 3 kids. Stupid, isn't it? It's a stupid thing. What kind of an idiot has 3 kids? What kind of an idiot has a kid, right? And then what kind of an idiot has a kid and then goes, yeah, let's do that again a couple of times. It's like, yeah, I hate sleep and having friends. Let's just have babies. It's ridiculous.
Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks so much for coming back, man. Laugh Track. It's your boy, Keith Breckenridge. Man, who I've got in the studio tonight is one of my personal favorites. It's certainly a friend of mine. This guy's toured all over the world. He's toured all over the nation. Please welcome to the studio my friend, Black Mike, baby. How you doing, man? Good to see you, man.
Good, man.
Finally get to chop it up with you, man.
I know, man. We always chopping it up. We got a good conversation.
How many shows have we probably done, man, together?
Plethora.
Hundreds.
Plethora.
Easily
man.
hundreds, man.
Yeah.
Easily hundreds. If I can, real quick, I want to share a real quick story about you, man. Okay. Anybody knows Albuquerque? Laughs Comedy Club was the only comedy club in town for like the last million years. They closed in I think 06 or 08. I can't remember what it was exactly.
It was a while back, about almost 10 years ago now.
Right.
Yeah.
So for the open mic, what you had to do to practice, to even just go in and try and do this, is you had to bring 3, 4.
Yeah, you had to bring like 4
people.
guests.
You had to bring like 4 guests. They had to be a 2-drink minimum, and I saw you in the parking lot recruiting people. Like, hey, you guys want to come see me do some comedy? Yeah. I'll buy you drinks.
You had to though, like you know, it's like I ain't from here, so I didn't have a lot of friends here. I was just getting into the comedy scene.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, I had to get my hustle on. I'm like, hey, I only ask old people though.
Right.
Because I
Why
know
is
they
that?
can afford them 2 drink minimum.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I mean? And then the young cats, they'll
Know your
come back
demographic.
every week and be like, hey, this dude buys everyone drinks every weekend. Every week.
If you stand out here, there's gonna be a little black guy that's gonna buy you a drink.
Stay for a sec. Just walk out. You know, like, man.
That's what's up, man. And I also want to share another real quick story about you, man. Is that I was actually in a comedy contest with you. I think early in the game, it was Sandia Pohl, one of the bad Steve and Ha Ha shows. Hey, I love you, Steve. Don't get me wrong. But that room was really rough.
Set, dog.
So I remember because it was a comedy contest where it's a bringer show where you bring your people and they vote on you and you hopefully stack the deck and then win the contest is kind of the deal, right? Mike didn't show up with anybody.
I never do.
Mike didn't show up with anybody, and he won the contest.
I never bring people because, like, you know, I figure if I could win over other people's crowds.
You did.
I got something, you know.
Because not only did those people vote for their own person, but they voted for you first.
Oh no, but see, dude.
And that's just a press to your testament, man. You're right.
You gotta give yourself more credit because you kill it every time. You're one of those comics I don't like to follow all the time.
Come on, man.
I'm like, man, Keith just done killed it. I'm gonna go up here and look foolish. You know?
Nah, man, Mike, I've always respected your game, man. Your writing is some of the smartest and sharpest. The voices you make, your animation, the craziness you bring.
I only have like one voice, so like I got like this / Pittsburgh accent with the Dave Chappelle, you know, mixed with it.
Right,
you know,
right.
like, hey, come put doo-doo on your face. You know,
that's what you do, man. Because you from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. I was born in Pittsburgh.
Tell us a little bit about that, man.
I was born in Pittsburgh. You know, I left Pittsburgh when my mom. It was crazy. My mom had left when I was like 6, and she didn't tell us where she was going. She was like, you know, I'm out. You know, it's like I'm living with my grandma.
Pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, like, you know, I'm chilling with my grandma, and then my mom came home one day and was like, hey, I'm in the Army. We're gonna move to Germany. I'm like, okay, let's go. You know, we're out to Germany, and that was a different perspective for me because, you know, growing up in Pittsburgh, it was like all my friends and a whole bunch of black kids and like 2 white kids in the school, and that kind of flipped on me. I was in Germany, so
a lot of blonde.
That's how I started to try to be funny because it's easier for people to accept you if you're funny. You don't, you know, I wasn't the tough guy. You know, I weigh $125 right now, so you know.
Wet with boots on.
Exactly, man. It's like, so it's like, you know, I just had to adapt and being funny. You know, a lot of kids open up to you a little sooner. You know, and they're more receptive to you. You know,
right. Well, that's always been my go-to. Like any kind of uncomfortable situation, automatically the funny comes on.
Exactly.
Even no matter where I'm at, like it's in church, you better cut that
Every
out.
time I get arrested, I'm making cops laugh.
Right.
Every time I feel like, dude, you're funny, but you go to jail.
Oh, that's funny, but turn around.
I had a joke about this. You know?
Man, so when did you really get started in comedy? Because I met you roughly around 2008, 2007, something like that.
Yeah, I started probably back in like 2003, 2004.
Right.
I was fresh out the military, and I was living in Alabama at the time.
Ooh, tell us about that, man.
Yeah, I was working at a camera shop, so you know, I do photography. That's what I did in the military.
Right.
He was like, "Hey, you're pretty funny. You ever thought about doing improv?" Like, yeah. You know, I was cocky. I'm gonna slay it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Did not slay it. You know.
Band of crowds were feeling it.
No, well, the second show we did was kind of scary because I'm walking in. I'm seeing like nothing but Confederate flags and stuff. You know, and
whoa.
I made them laugh.
Sure it wasn't a Klan meeting you got?
Oh, trust me, I got out. That's how I knew I was funny. They were like, boy, that boy's funny. Hey, kid, go and let him out. Let him out.
Yeah, we'll let that one go.
Let him out. It's okay. He's with us. He's all right. They gave me the trailer park pass.
My God,
the trailer park pass, you know. So, it was cool, man.
So we've seen, and I mean, you've really seen too, as far as like waves of comedy come in and kind of go out of Albuquerque. Clubs kind of come in and clubs go out. But we're still here.
I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you why. You know, because we always talk about like just the comedy scene in Albuquerque altogether.
Right.
And the comedy scene in Albuquerque is great in this sense. When I went out to LA, man, it's 1,000 comics fighting for 5 minutes of time on stage. It's really hard to, you know, gear in and make your act as good as you want to make it. You know, with 5 minutes. You know, how are you ever going to do a 30-minute set if you're only doing 5 minutes?
We're trying to build somewhat of a cohesive set, right?
The locals here we will blow every local out in LA. They can't hold a match to us. And the reason is we got the opportunities. If we're going to do a show, we're probably going to do 10, 15 minutes. So you practice for that, you know, and you keep your writing up. So I think we have more of an opportunity to get on stage, make it comfortable, and just find who you are as a comedian. You know, where you don't have that advantage. Like, what other town do you know a comic just starting can go get a half-hour show or do 30 minutes somewhere?
I still don't know why.
You know, but here you could find places to do that.
Where you can stretch your legs.
Exactly.
Really
you can really perfect your set. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love Albuquerque.
What are some of your inspirations, I guess, even as a childhood? Was it somebody in your family? Or was it maybe somebody you saw on TV?
It was one of my next door neighbors, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, his name was Bernie out in Pittsburgh. You know.
Shout out to Bernie, baby.
R.I.P. The cop shot him.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they got him. But great guy, man. He was, and that's how I learned. Like, you know, people are more, you know, receptive to you when you're funny.
Gotcha.
And this dude was hilarious.
Okay.
all the time. So he got me wanting to be funny.
Gotcha.
And then I saw Eddie Murphy Raw, and it was a wrap.
Really? It was delirious for me.
It was delirious.
Delirious is like I absolutely peed my pants.
Delirious is that is the pinnacle. But Raw got me when you know the Italians, you know, McDonald's. You know, it just resonated with me. I was like 9. I'm
Comics
like,
always fight over that if it's delirious or Raw.
I got to put both up there.
Yeah. No, they're both as far as like top 5 comedy albums.
Well, a lot of people throw Dave Chappelle up there. You know, they'll run to that, but it's like it's that generational thing.
Right, that's generational.
You know, my dad's people used to be like Richard Pryor. You know,
and see, mine's like I like Carol Burnett. George Carlin. Richard Pryor for me. Mel Brooks. Like, those are the cats for me as icons.
Spaceballs.
I like old ones like Vertigo and World of History, A History of the World, and I got all of those.
Well, Bill Burr too, right now.
Bill Burr's my absolute favorite right now.
He's killing it. He's slaying it right now.
F is for Family on Netflix. That was the stupidest animation.
Shout out Bill Burr, man. That's Bill Burr right there.
Yeah, saw him in Denver a couple years ago, and it was just a super nice guy. Very.
You got to meet him.
Yeah, I got to meet him. Yes. Real nice guy. So I bought a comedy album. You know, it was really, really good.
I would try to slip him some jokes on loose leaf paper.
Right. Hey, so what do you think of this one? Yeah, it sucks. Keep writing, kid.
Keep that in Albuquerque.
So, man, like, what kind of projects are you working on now? Or what kind of things are we going to be looking for? Where can we find Black Mike comedy?
Right now, it's I'm always looking for gigs. Trying to get on stage and things like that.
Man.
But
we always
my main focus right now has been writing. I'm working on scripts. Sketches, things like that.
Right.
Hosting a podcast with my man Luis Pal Moreno. 2 High Guys. Check us out. HighGuys83@gmail. Send any of your questions, comments. Check out the podcast on YouTube. That's right now what we're concentrating on right now, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gotta get you on, man. We gotta get you on.
I can't wait to get on the show, man. I can't wait to get on the show, man, and do it and chop it up, man. And like you and Luis have been friends for a minute, man, because that's another cat that I know that's just we're gonna have him on the show too.
Yeah, he's a beast. Luis is my barometer for comedy.
Okay.
You know, when I first hit the scene, Luis. I saw the look in his eyes. He was like, another black comic,
Because there's like 4 of you guys.
Exactly, right? Back then, it was just me and him, right. And I went on stage, and I did really good. And he was like, hey, what's your name? How comics do when you do good. Hey, what's your name? Where you from? So we did that, and every time I do something, he'll be like, man, I got to go home and write. And he'll write something, he'll come back on stage and hit it here. I'm like, forget this. I'm going home to write tonight. It's that healthy competitiveness. He strives me and makes me want to be better, a better comic. And that's the same thing. There's several comics that do that. You, Kurt, a lot of good comics, and Matt Peterson. Y'all make me want to do better because you guys are beast mode, man.
Just trying to hold it down, man. That's just trying to stay in the game. You know how it is, because you got to constantly come out fresh. And what's like some inspirations? Like, what's your process? Like, because this is something I've never asked you about. Like, how do you like get to where you're going, man, as far as in your comedy? Because like some of the stuff, like your Luke Skywalker stuff and your Draculas and all the stuff that you talk about, man.
Dracula, that was based off like real life experiences. So like I'm with my girl, you know we're doing our thing,
right?
It's usually R. Kelly or something playing, you know? And that's her thinking, I got a lot of white comic friends now. I wonder what they listen to, So I was thinking like Blue Man Group and,
oh my God.
I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-da-da, It's like,
I walk 500 miles.
But it's like, that's some hardcore stuff to, be banging to, man.
Right.
It's like, like I said,
I can't keep up with that kind of pace.
Oh, no, I'm out of shape for that. I have to do laps around the block in the morning. Like, Mike, why you running? lady wants to have sex.
Right. Trying to get in shape.
Gotta limber up.
Gotta stretch, man.
Yeah, man.
Gotta stretch. Man, and I know you've got, okay, if you ever go, make sure you hit Black Mike on his page, and you've got, I don't know what it is, man. You've made every celebrity probably in the game. You've got a picture with the Steelers jersey.
Yeah, I'm always representing my Steelers
shirt, baby. Steelers jersey.
Man, every time I have it on sometimes. Like,
every time I see you.
Like Steve Buscemi, I took a picture. I'm like, hold Steve, let me put my Steelers shirt on. You're gonna.
I was just gonna say, you must have that in a suitcase or somewhere ready to go.
It just opens up and like.
You've got the hottest names, man. The top comedians, top actors.
Well, I met some. Well, it's all about sometimes just being confident in your situation. Sure. Like when I was in LA. I went to the Comedy Store, and I'm a nobody.
Right.
Man, I just walked straight to the back. They were like, hey, where you going? I'm like, I'm a comic, and they just let me go. And everybody was back there. D-Ray, Deion Cole.
I know you spent some time with Deion Cole in Chicago, too.
The whole time, man, in LA, I was hanging out with Deion. He didn't like me at first, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he didn't like me at first, right? I was with my homeboy from Chicago. We walk up to Deion. I'm like, what's up, Deion? I'm all like starstruck. He's like, I don't know this dude. You know? My homeboy's like, hey, just go buy him a drink and bring him a couple girls. You know?
There you go.
Yeah, I brought some
that's
girls
what Mike
up.
does.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
That's what's up.
It was a wrap.
That's what's up, man. Man, so go ahead and tell everybody where we can find some Black Mike comedy. Also, I know you're an amazing photographer. If you ever get a chance to see some of this guy's images.
Headshots, family portraits, sports photography, whatever you need.
Quinceañeras,
Yeah, I've done some quinceañeras. And, but let me know, hit me up. You can find me at blackjapmike@gmail.com. You can also find me on Twitter at Black Mike, and then also the Hi Guys podcast, Hi Guys 83. That's HIGH guys 83@gmail.com.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, mad pleasure. I'm so glad we were able to chop it up with you,
Thank you for letting me come on and do my thing, man. I appreciate that, Keith. You're the best, man.
Always respecting you, man. Mad love, Mike. Man, hey, you guys, please check out my man Black Mike. Hey, I'm the Keith Breckenridge. This is Laugh Track. Hey, stay for the break, baby.
I always wished I was as smooth as a really old black man. I do. Everything they say just is silky smooth, man. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite people in the world, his name is Will. Old school brother. He's the type of man that just makes you feel good about yourself. I see him every day at the gym. I walk in, there he is, my man, Jose. Like, he'll use all these animal references that just leaves you confused. He'll be like, Jose, you one cool cat. Now, you know you my dog, but you one jive-ass turkey.
Don't forget, every Proview Network sporting event is on sale at our DVD store. Go to www.proviewNetworks.com to buy your DVD today.
Our interns here at Proview Sports Network get pretty competitive. Rivalries are real.
So with the big matchup between the El Dorado Eagles and the La Cueva Bears, time to make my pick here on the Proview Rundown. I'm going to go with the El Dorado Eagles. You know, I'm going to change my decision, and I'm going to go with the La Cueva Bears. They're feeling it. All right, hey, calm down. Guys, you do it every time. This is ridiculous. You know what? I'm going to be in makeup.
Football's back right here on Proview Sports Network. All the best rivalries, all the best action, every game on Proview Sports Network, Comcast 26, and the game of the week on My 50 TV.
You know, I always catch like white guys calling me a hot tamale. A hot tamale, where do they get this with a food for a Latina? Something enticing. You don't hear them saying about like Asian women, ooh, yum yum dim sum. Or what about Native American women? You don't hear them saying, ooh, check out the eyes on that sizzling fry bread. Yeah, white guys calling me a hot tamale. You don't hear Latino men saying about white women, ooh, check out the legs on that green bean casserole.
Hey, what's up, fam? What's going on, man? It's your boy, Keith Breckenridge. Thanks so much for tuning back in with Laugh Track. That was Goldie Garcia, the first lady of comedy here in New Mexico, man. She's been doing it for quite a while. She'd actually started out in Boston and been doing it ever since, man. Doing it big, doing it big. Well, hey, man, I want to spend a little time here and send a shout out to the Santa Ana Star Casino. That is an incredible facility. The sound, state-of-the-art stage. It is a Las Vegas showroom. Just an incredible venue. Couldn't do this and couldn't be a part of it without Jeff and the gang. Also send a shout out to my man Shane, the sound guy. Second to none. Second to none. I love him, man. Love him to death. And hey, if anybody else wants to partner, you can always write us here at laughtrack.com. For more information, strategic partners, tell us what you'd like to see. Laughtrack.com. Now, I know we featured a ton of really talented comedians, but also what's out here is an undiscovered and incredible music talent, from hip hop to guitar, just a plethora of undiscovered talent that we're going to bring to you that I know that you want to see, Albuquerque. I know that you want to see this New Mexico, because there's some incredible talent out here that you're just not seeing. Man, put the Netflix.
Say it ain't so. We're ready to go. We're ready to glow. We're ready to push. We're ready to run. We're ready to do something that's more fun than this. I said it's not about the dollars and cents. It's not about anything that I just spent. It's not about. Yo, we scream and shout. We want to push and jump about, yeah. It's not about nothing that we ever seen. It's just about the stories that we win. We are wondering why we act the way we do. Materialism is gonna stick like glue.
We get down with that old school soul food, so smooth, makes you wanna cop it and drop it up to your whole crew. Yeah, and y'all know what it was when we started rocking a mic. You went and caught the buzz. Mad love for those disco cats out in Frisco, and all the MCs from New Mex dropping sick flow. This goes out to the people in the stands. Put your hands up now, getting down with my fam.
I'll be rising on the early tip and coming in late. The crumb of my cake, dropping on the drum and the bass. A subtle escape for all the rats running in place. My eyes low, getting down when we crumble at 8.
What's up, fam? This is just a sprinkle of what we got to bring to you, man. That was Jesse Martinez, products of the golden age. Zach Freeman, the guy was on America's Got Talent, Albuquerque's own, man. That's what we're talking about. Such an incredible talent that we're bringing to you. We're going to be doing this over and over again, man. The comedians that we're bringing up are going to be like Jose Maestas. We're bringing Animal Garcia. We're bringing Holly Bird, Kurt Fletcher. I mean, just people from all over the nation are going to be bringing this talent to you, man. So please stay tuned. Also want you to bring, while we're doing this, man, it's a spotlight on the show called Laugh Track. Laugh Track's going to be airing. It's an hour-long comedy show, and this is spotlighting the talent that makes up that show. That's going to be making up this Albuquerque talent, the Southwest talent, and we're going to be bringing it, man. We ain't going to be stopping, because I know you want this stuff. Well, hey, man, I'm your host, the Keith Breckenridge. Thanks so much again for tuning in for Laugh Track. Stay tuned for more, because we're bringing it, baby. Thanks a lot.
Keep the hype going.
Hi! For those of you that know me, what are you douching? For those of you that don't, yo sego, Graviel de la Plaga.
All right, just let me know when I need to tell some jokes.
Hi, everybody.
What up? What up? Hey.
Garden Sort's Team Sales is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school letter jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between. Garden Schwartz Team Sales. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden